Class, everyone. Okay, perfect. Coming into Shavasana. Sink down into your mat. Just tilt the tailbone up, lift the pelvis up an inch or two, and then release, just to get a little bit more comfortable. And then tilt the pelvis up and release. Wiggle the hips, rotate the ankles. Lovely. Make fists, splay the fingers wide, make fists, really grip the fists, splay the fingers wide and release. And then gently rock the head from side to side. Back to center. Let's do some deep breathing with some really strong exhalations to release tension from the body. So inhale deeply and sigh. Inhale a lovely deep breath and sigh. And a lovely, lovely deep breath and sigh. Wiggle the jaw and yawn. Again, just releasing tiredness. Just have the eyelids gently closed. Soften at the sides of the eyes, soften at the forehead. Teeth just slightly apart, tiny weeny bit apart to stop the clenching of the jaw. And we bring our awareness to the belly. We will naturally, as yogis, have learned to breathe deeply. So just be aware of your breath in and out. Just be really focused at this point. Feel heaviness across the shoulders. Feel the sinking of the elbows and the backs of the fingers and the heels and the backs of the knees. Feel that pressure in the floor as you relax. Also in the back of the head and in the buttocks. Lovely, everyone. So just gently wiggle the fingers and toes, stretch the arms up. So you press your the backs of the legs into your bolster to lift your hips up high. Stay up here, elbows just resting on the floor to help you lift, and stretch, stretch, stretch. Up, up, up. Up with the hips, up with the hips. And release down. Okay, backs of the knees on your bolster. Push the backs of the knees down as you lift the hips up. So nice long straight legs. Point the toes. Push the heels away as you lift the hips. Point the toes. Push your heels away and then settle back down. That's lovely. We'll now move the bolster completely away. And just as if you're marching on the spot, just bring one knee in at a time. Keep the arms up over the head. Good. So both legs long, Lizzie, and then lift one at a time. So it's like you're marching on the spot, unless your back hurts, in which case do what you were doing, because you need to protect your back. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep the toes up to ceiling as if you're marching. Good. Okay, now I hope you can see, but we're going to turn the knee out to the left and draw it out, bring it back in and down. Then you turn your right knee out, draw it up. So it's still like marching, but you're turning the hip out, and then turn, hip out, and then back to center. Turn the hip out, turn the knee out, and then toes up to ceiling as your legs go long. It's not very easy to see on my screen, sorry. And then out and in. Yeah, lovely, Anita. Then out. I've got good view of you. That was good. And in. Brilliant. Okay, hug your right knee, but hug underneath and hug near the top of the thigh and give a little bounce and squeeze. Use your hands to squeeze the leg towards you. Good, like it's pulsing. That's it. Release the right leg. So hold really close towards the buttock and squeeze it in. Little bounce in. Yeah, lovely. Perfect. Both feet flat. Just place your right ankle on left knee and just stay here. Let's have the arms up again. And a very gentle open of your right hip. Breathe deeply. Press into the ankle, and then that helps to open the hip. Good. Change side. Left ankle, turn out. Very good. So it's just gently opening the hips and then a gentle rock. So we're not even going to try and get too far down to each side. Just a really subtle rock from side to side. That's it. Not even 45 degrees down, just more subtle than that, because we're going quite quickly. We don't want to overstrain it. Lovely. Perfect. Good. And then just gentle circles of the right knee to hip with the left foot flat on the floor. Good, change direction. Good. Change legs, knee to hip. Emphasize feeling and thinking about the breath. Good. Change direction. Perfect, everyone. Good. So we just bring the head and chest up, take off our socks. Rock forwards and back. Excellent. And then we sit on our block. Then we do diamond shape. So soles of heels touching, soles of feet facing me. If you're facing, yeah, everyone's facing the camera at the front, and then just let your body stretch down very gently. And gently inhale up. We're not staying very long. We're just releasing tension here. And then you twist. You're just going to bring one hand down, slide it down towards the hip, and the other arm across. Look over the shoulder and back to center. Actually, let's just keep our hands on the knees. Stretch forwards, a little bow. Inhale. And then both hands on. One hand just draws back to the hip, draws back to the hip even, and come forwards. And bow. And up. Both hands and draw back and twist. And forwards and down, forwards, bow down, and we're hinging up and down. Okay, so just hinge from the lower back so the back stays straight, but you're just hinging. Lovely. Good, lengthen the legs some more, but keep the knees turning out and hinge forwards and stay forwards. And what you can do, which feels quite nice, is hold on to the big toes, keep the little toes pressed into the mat and pull your big toes towards you. Okay, let me see. Okay, can't quite see, but Anita, can you see what my feet are doing? They're turning out, that's it. And then you're holding that way, yeah. Good. And then you lengthen along. That's my microphone. And then you just stretch down. So I'm very stiff at this point. So I nudge my bottom forwards. Okay, so I'm really falling off the front, which helps me reach forwards for the lower legs, but don't overstretch, please. It's really strong on the lower back and on the hamstrings. So just feel that your heaviness is bringing you forward, gravity is bringing you forward. You're not reaching forwards and grabbing the feet or anywhere to pull. Don't pull yourself down. Good. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And whilst you're down here, shoulders up to your ears. And then soften. Let the head hang, shoulders up to the ears. And release, and then roll the body up. And circles. Perfect. Good, change direction. Good, and more twisting. So you want to just have the hands actually make sense on the outside of the legs, and then you just Bring, I'll mirror you. So left arm back, right arm you reach forwards, but stay tall in your spine. Okay, so don't lean too far forwards. You're just stretching the arm forwards, but staying upright. To the front. Nice tall dandasana. Check your toes. And then turn, twist. Good. Heels slightly more apart, Jules, and toes up to ceiling. Don't turn your toes out. Good. And to center. Deep breath in as you exhale, twist. And then breathe. And back to center. Lovely. And when you turn, can you see my hand just goes into the inner knee? That helps you to turn. Good. Back to center and one more round. So just turn, push, breathe. Nice. And turn to the front. Last one. Brilliant. To center. The garland, but from sitting down on your block. Okay. So just knees wide. Get those toes out. Toes turning out. Sorry. And now aim your chest towards your thumbs that are sticking out. So your thumbs are sticking. You can't really see. Your thumbs are like that. And then you're just drawing the chest down. Lovely. It's a bit easier than garland, so just enjoy the ease of it and breathe. And now squeeze your knees into your elbows. Yeah, very nice. Good. And then feet together. And I just want you to come off the back of your block. Sorry. Having senior moment today, not being able to think of words. Let the head hang down. You're on your toes in a squat. Okay. And then fingertips to the floor. Just gently start to rise up, putting the heels down softly when you're ready. Lovely bend of the knees. Wiggle out the hips and keep the belly over the thighs. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And then start to roll out, let the arms hang down like a rag doll. So come up enough so the fingertips are a few inches off the floor and then stay here. Then come up just a little bit, then stop. Then a little bit more, keep rolling the shoulders, rolling the spine, stop again. Unless you have back problems, in which case just roll up. You don't want to hold if you're not feeling good in the spine. Engage your core, roll up just slightly more. Good, almost at the top of our unrolling, so just come up a little bit more, shoulders just slouched over, roll up, and then we gently up. Yes, we're all at it. Do the right thing at the right time. Okay, shoulders. And deep breath, really emphasizing the breath today. Good, change direction. Lovely. Just hoik the trousers up. Okay, so we want to interlock the fingers, push the palms away, aim the arms forwards, and then just simply turn. And as you turn to the left, I want you to bend your right knee. So you can really twist. And then as you swing back to the front, you straighten both legs. And you swing to the right, you bend your left knee. Lovely, Jules. That was a very good swing around. Then back to center, both knees straight. Bend your right knee and twist. Stay tall in the spine and center. And then left. Okay, let's see if we can keep looking forwards, because otherwise you get dizzy, but see if we can speed that up a bit. Remember to bend into each knee. Yes, lovely, Irene. Whoop, I'm about to fall over. Good, keep turning and the arms start lifting. Yes, nice, warm up, good. Keep the arms pushing away. Sorry you can't see my hands, but my palms pushing to the ceiling. And we're doing what we did at the start of class, but lying, you're just going to lift one knee as if you're marching, but very slowly. Toe to heel down, other knee up and down. Lovely. Focus on your focal point. Okay, arms release, shake them out. And again, we do what we did from lying. So you're just going to turn the left knee, actually hands on the waist, turn the left knee out, lift, forwards, down. Okay, turn the right knee out, lift, forwards, down, left leg. Good. Right leg. Right. Good, that's it. And release. And then again, I'm liking repetition today. So you bend from the waist, flat back and up. Actually, we could really try to mimic it. So you turn your feet out, bend the knees, and obviously when you hinge forwards, you really have to push the bum back, and then up to a neutral spine. It's quite a ballet-ish type thing to do, and then down. But keep the back really flat. Don't curve the spine, and up and down and up and down and up. Very good. Straighten out the legs, interlock the fingers, push the palms away and bend at the knees. Good, and straighten and bend. Inhale, straighten. Don't stick the bottom out, stay very tailbone tucked under. Good. And one more. Excellent, and straighten. Release the arms. Okie dokie. So, sun salutations, I get more and more varied in my, they're now really quite deconstructed sun salutations because I really like that. We need that level of change, as you know. I like change. So, inhale and exhale, prayer position. Inhale, exhale, prayer position. And inhale, exhale, prayer position. Hands on the knees, soften the knees, not on the knees, on the thighs. Roll down and then roll up. So quite quick. Roll down, soft, really soft knees, roll up, straight spine, roll down, hands up, just sliding down the legs and up and down and up. Good, and down and all fours. Good, gently dip the spine and then round the back and dip and round and dip and round and dip and round. Good. And then you sink into the heels and bounce straight back. We're doing this a couple of times. Good. To the center. To thread the needle. So slightly apart knees. Get that right arm through. Have the arm close to the knee and twist. Draw the left leg. Ooh, I'm hitting the wall. You then, we're not lifting the left leg. You're simply turning the left toes under and lifting the knee. Okay, so your toes are tucked under. The leg is long. Lift the knee. You've slid the left toes all the way back. Lovely. Good. Without me having to tell you, you do push into that left wrist with the elbow high, which you're all doing perfectly. Well done. Good. Knee comes back in. Come back up. Left arm down, but you travel back so the arm's close to the right knee. And then you slide the right leg back, toes tucked under, keep the toes on the floor. Keep pushing into the right wrist, which will help you ground the left shoulder and keep twisting. Good, draw it down. Knees wide into wide knee child pose. Good. And roll up. Very much the art of repetition today. We're just going to come up onto the knees. Tuck your toes under. And sink weight into the toes. So really tuck those toes under. Chest open. Come forwards. Can't get my arms out. And then arch. But put pressure into the toes. Lovely. So you're leaning back as well as sticking the pelvis forwards. You're leaning back. Feel that pressure in the toes. Arms out at 90 degrees. And then draw the arms behind you a little bit. So you're really even opening the shoulders and the collarbones. Beautiful, good. And back to center. And step back if you have, well, you might not need to, but we're going to step 1 foot forward and you have to make sure your foot's on the mat. So right foot forward, in quite a maybe short lunge, and then you shuffle away and draw down a little bit. Then come up and draw down. Yeah, nice. Okay. So shuffle that right foot a little bit more forward, Jules, so you don't, when you go down, don't jut the knee past the ankle. Okay? Just be very firm and steady, that right knee to ankle. Draw down and up and down and up. Lovely. Perfect. Change sides. So just go short to start, see how you feel, how long you want to go. But when you lunge into it, knee above ankle at all times, once you're in position. Yeah, good. Lovely, Lisby, good. Keep the chest up. You were doing that anyway, I'm just reminding people. And then lunge. And lunge. So lovely, deconstructed sun salutation. Time to do downward dog. But I just want you to be in hero first. And actually we'll do either camel or seated fish before downward dog. Okay. Breathe. Good. Just come down. Draw the arms forward, as far forward as you can. Forehead to knees. Then the hands must be on the mat, so maybe draw them back. Tuck your toes under. Now this is a different way that I'm going to start teaching downward dog. I want you to explore. So heel and toe, or up onto the tiptoes, pushing into your heels, and then explore putting your feet in different positions to find your most optimum stretch out of the back of the legs. But if you now feel that that's shorter than you would normally do to come into plank, do walk your toes back a little bit and only then shift the weight into plank. Because what I realise this from my private class this week, it's really important if you haven't got your feet in the right position, you're too forwards over the wrists and that doesn't feel comfortable at all. So find that place where your plank is comfortable. Then drop the knees and then do a reverse cobra. So pelvis down, then draw down to the floor. We do all that again. So wiggle out the hips, push back. You start off with knees together, forehead down, then draw the hands to the knees, tuck your toes under, lift. Might have to move the body forwards. Tuck your toes under, arms out. Good. Draw down, either camel or lift into seated fish. Knees quite close together. Very nice. Sink into your heels. Slide the hands forward. Your optimum downward dog with a bit of a wiggle first or a heel and toe. And then push into the heels. Really push. Parallel toes, parallel heels. Good. I have had my feet are a little bit forward, so I'm just going to wiggle them back slightly to draw into a lovely plank that feels good. And then also see what I'm talking about. So just stick the heel into the hands, push your heels away so you've gone back slightly, and then go slightly too far forward, and then slightly too far back, and then find the middle position. Good. And then knees drop. And I want you to slowly, so you're leading with the pelvis. Pelvis drops first. You're now in cobra. And then you sink. Good. Make a pillow. Walk your hips. And now relax. Turn your toes out, heels turning in. And you can actually now, if you want to open those hips a bit more, is get the heels, drawing them down towards the floor. Oh, sorry, the side of the heels. So make sure that it's the sides of the heels, sides of the feet are just pushing inwards, downwards. And then relax, then turn the toes in and the heels out. And turn your head the other way. Good. Slide the hands back. Gently lift onto all fours. Good. Wiggle out the hips. Let the head hang. Neutral spine, but head hanging down. Forehead parallel to the floor. Good, tuck your toes under. Come up just onto the toes into crouching. And then we just step the feet wider to come into garland pose. So either halfway down, or if you can drop fully into your squat and garland. So either upper arms or elbows into knees. I'm very sorry, I can't seem to speak today. And then just looking forwards. So draw the hands down. So there's a straight line across to the heel of the hands and then across to the elbows. Yes, nice. Then relax the head. Deep breaths. Good, hands to the floor. Before you roll up, turn your toes forwards. Hang over the thighs. If you can, so hands to the floor, fingertips, or whatever reaches down. Perfect, everyone, gently roll up. Oh, very, very nice. Well done. Right, I just want to, sometimes when I'm doing warriors, I'm not quite in the best position for you to see what I'm doing. Just gonna move that bit. Okay, so hand at the top of your mat. Lovely straight spine, inhale, and exhale, prayer position. Inhale up, gently up, prayer position. Step left foot back, nice and wide, a warrior two. So open the hips, turn the knee over the ankle, and stay in a neutral position. So yeah, turn left, Irene. Look to the left wall. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, stay here. Good. We're involving the arms now. So arms come up, cactus. Lovely. Arms out. Cactus. Arms out. And cactus. Front leg, which is your right leg, straightens out. You're still in cactus. Arms straighten. Reach over the front knee. Okay. Draw the hand just lower than the knee if you can, or on the knee or above the knee. Whatever you reach comfortably. Top arm straight up. Classic triangle. Really rotate the chest up, and the waist also should be rotating up. The navel is turning up. Bend into that right knee. Keep the arm up, and then arm up over the ear. Gorgeous, good, and then release. Come out. Good, good, good. Shake out. Turn. Do all that in the other side. So warrior two again. Hands on the waist. Open the shoulders. Keep that knee back. Take the toes directly to the side wall. And that knee wants to knock knee inwards. Turn out. Keep it turned out. Okay, cactus. Open. Okay, good. Cactus. And open. And cactus. Lovely. It's high with the elbows, Liz. See? Yep. And open. Brilliant. Straighten. You reach first. Don't reach down yet. Reach over. Then hand on the knee. And then the other arm straight up. Or below the knee or above the knee. Wherever you can reach. Rotate the navel. Rotate the chest. The collarbones rotate up. Classic triangle. And your arm slides down, but you feel in control and the rest of the body hasn't lost its integrity. You can slide down a bit lower. We're still in position. We haven't moved out of the position. And then bend into the knee. Hand can be on the knee and arm up and over. Perfect, good. And then we grab some water because we're going to do all that really quickly if I can remember the sequence. Okay. So a little bit of a circle. Brilliant. Okay, so let's just start from legs wide. Turn your right foot out. Okay, and then we'll begin. So cactus, straight arm, cactus, straight arms, cactus, straight arms, straighten, come down, bend the knee, arm over. Good, that was so fast, we'll have to do it again. Okay, so come out, cactus, so warrior two, cactus, straight arms, cactus, straight arms, cactus, straight arms, straighten, stretch down, bend into the knee, arm over. Yes, lovely, Claire. And up. Good. Turn the feet. It's nearly break time. Okay. Good. Lovely, beautiful. Warrior two. Get into position. And then cactus. Straight arms. Cactus. Straight. Cactus. Straight. Triangle. Wide angled side triangle. And out. Good. Bend into the knee. And repeat. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and triangle and wide angled side triangle. Yeah. Good. Well done. Okay, shake out, grab some water again, and then relaxation. Okay, I completely lied. I would actually like us to do, so don't lie down. Grab your block. It is very relaxing anyway. We will do Shavasana as well, but I want us to start with alternate nostril breathing, because it's always good to do some pranayama. Okay, so sit comfortably. If this isn't your naturally most comfortable position, I think we should start thinking about just having legs long. So find out which one works for you, and you'll, or like change halfway through the breathing. And then let's start our alternate nostril breathing. So you want to make a fist, release the last two fingers or the thumb. I'm also being far more unstrict now, and you can actually just have an open hand and then pinch this way. Okay, you don't have to do that. That's the classic way. Okay, so both shoulders down. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Close the right nostril, exhale left, head centered. Inhaling left. Retain the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Try and sit as tall as you can, really tall. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. And inhale right. Retain. Stay tall in the spine. Both shoulders level. Exhale left. Release the hand. Chin mudra. First finger and the thumb touching. Length of the fingers. Beautiful. Eyes closed. Be still. Okay, so that will constitute a bit of our resting time. And actually, I'd like you to be just in classic Shavasana, new props, just straight down to the floor. So just relaxing, getting long in the legs. Careful as you roll down. Lengthen the arms. And just rest. Okay, perfect, everyone. And then just feet together. This windscreen wipe the feet, so feet, toes, left and right. Good, arms out. Move it up into the hips. Nudge into each elbow gently. Rolling, rolling, good. Bring the feet flat to the floor. Have the arms down by your side. Walk those heels quite close. To lift the hips, if you can clasp the hands together, do. Otherwise, just have arms by your sides, chin tucked in, lift as high as you can. Really dig the little fingers into the floor if you're having the hands together, or push into the heel of the hands to lift up higher if your hands are flat on the floor. Good. Rolling the back down. Hug your knees, head up, knees wide, look between the legs. Elbows out to the sides. Little bit of a counter stretch. So keep holding, tuck the chin in. And from here, simply lift. Let's clasp the hands together, lift the legs straight. So they'll just come, travel away from you, the knees travel away, and then draw the knees in, clasp, squeeze in towards the chest. And I'm clasping the hands together, and then I'm going to stretch away and lift. Good, so the hands are behind the knees, Claire. Hands behind the knees, you're clasping. Good. Very nice. And then we start to rock. Still clasping. And then you come up. And like we did from lying, you're squeezing the knees into the chest, but you're actually upright now. So squeeze those knees. Then lean back slightly for me as you release the elbow hold. My watch digging in, and then you stretch into a boat. So lift the chest, lift the navel forwards and up. Feel comfortable in your boat. Nice, good. Heels drop, arms out, aim the chest towards the thighs. Lengthen the legs, travel down. Reach the toes or the ankles or the shins and soften the face. Good, release the ankles. We need a prop behind us. We're getting to the shoulder stand sequence. So I might be saying goodbye to Helen in a moment, but we just make sure there is enough room behind you to come back. And the feet go onto the wall or the prop, whatever you're using. I never get fast forward enough, so I'm moving. Just move the microphone there. Get ready. Good, come up. Nudge those elbows in. The good thing about the prop, like a sofa, is your legs are sort of probably, or a bed, are probably able to travel back further. So you get your back as straight as you can. And I've got a wall, which makes it, I'm actually feeling me, I can face Lily's bed. I never thought that. So I'll do the same, which is much better. That's better. Nudge those elbows in. Then walk them down the spine. So you've nudged yourself up even higher in the back. Toes can be pointing. I forgot to say, obviously, you can just do legs in the air. Sorry, a bit late, better late than never. If you're not feeling comfortable, just do legs in the air on your bolster. Right leg up, but then I want you to pass the upright front and get your leg past being just straight up in the air. Get it behind you, behind the buttocks. Good. And then both legs down. And change sides. So the left leg comes up. Get it to upright and then pass upright. Even if that means that the toes come away or slide across the bed or the sofa a little bit, that's great. And then draw the feet back together. Good. Nudge those elbows. Work the hands down the spine. Oh, bye, Helen. And then draw the legs up straight. Amazing. You look gorgeous, everyone. Well done. Good. And we will just stay in classic shoulder stand. That's all we're doing today. And then we're coming to draw the knees down towards the forehead. I want you to slide the hands either down the back or hold the back of the knees and roll down. Lovely. Stay down, but soles of feet together, knees wide. And arms out to the sides of the body. Lovely. Just chin tucked in. Good. Knees draw up. The knees, feet really wide and knees knock into each other. Sides of the feet lift. Good. Hands by your sides. Now sit on the hands slightly. Soles of feet back together again. Nudge into the elbows and almost sit up. So we're going to do feet, knees wide, fish. Okay, lift the chest. And actually I'd like us to dangle the head in the air. So don't roll back over the elbows. Just stay up high. Roll the head back. Be quite high in the air. That's no problem. Chest is up high. Good. Jules, I'd sit up again and walk your elbows back for me a little bit more. Yeah, and then you're higher, and then you can lift the chest. And then head comes back. If it's comfy, otherwise look forwards. Good. Chin tucks in, lengthen the legs away. And then we'll just get ready for final relaxation. So grab your water. Socks on if you wish. I've got cold feet. Oh, there. Oh, my socks. Lovely, well deserved. 5 minutes. I'm going to try and remain fully quiet now as you relax.
Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhave. Sarvastaratu durgani, sarva kamana vapnotu, kaleva shat Pachanya Sava Savatra Nandatu. May the wicked become good. May the good obtain peace. May the peaceful be freed from bonds. May the freed set others free. Om Satchitananda. Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda. Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda.
So we gently start to stretch out. Ooh. Big stretch. And that's the end of the session. Namaste to those who are on catch up.